War is at the gates of Europe. European countries will be called on to invest more resources into the construction of an integrated EU defence capacity. Yet, EU citizens are lukewarm to the idea of one big European military structure. An exclusive Ipsos Euronews poll reveals EU defence comes in 7th in the list of voter priorities in the lead up to June's EU elections. The defence industry has increased its production since the war in Ukraine began. Only 47% of the electorate want future EU lawmakers to prioritise a common defence above all else. Most of these voters are Portuguese. For the 36%, it's not a priority, while the 17% is clearly against it. It's the Hungarians who are the least eager to have an integrated EU defence structure, with only 20% listing it as a priority, with 25% against. But it's not a case of euroscepticism.
A common defence policy would involve financing the construction of an integrated military industry. In the EU, there are 27 different military doctrines and often different perceptions about risks and threats. And national interests don't always converge on security matters. At the same time, across the Union state and household finances are under severe strain. Against this background, the project of a common military structure seems too vague, too distant and too costly for the average voter, obviously depending on the party he supports.
The electorate of the Grand Coalition, European People's Party, the Liberal Democrats of Renew and the Socialists and Democrats are the main supporters of a joint EU defence, especially the EPP. Recent promises by the EU Commission to create a joint EU defence have been warmly welcomed by the European Parliament. The idea is gaining support from the European Conservatives and Reformers, made up of nationalists and ultra-conservatives.